Right, welcome back. We are teaming up again, and today we're talking all about shrimp. So if you're thinking about getting shrimp or you've already got them, stay tuned for this video. Do not go anywhere. I'm getting a delivery today from a local breeder in Manchester. You are not gonna want to miss this one. So my shrimp delivery has arrived and I'm really excited to see what's inside. I have ordered some sunburst shrimp in there, some nice orange ones, but they have made me aware that there's some freebies in it. And I don't know what they are. So I'm excited to see what they've put in there. Now, this is from a place called Shrimp Corner UK, which is a family run business, which I stumbled across actually on TikTok. As soon as I saw the setup, they've got this amazing setup where they've built their own racks inside a shed in the garden. And I initially thought that it was actually a shop because it was that good and that professional looking. And what I did is I got in touch with them to see if I could place an order online, go and collect the shrimp, and then get some video footage of the shop, at which point they turned around and told me it's actually just a breeding setup in the garden. But it is phenomenal, it's so impressive. I took a look at their website. The website is clean, crisp. They've got all species of shrimp on there, a massive array to choose from. Even your really high grade stuff that is quite hard to get hold of, they've got. So if you are thinking of sort of shopping for some shrimp, take a look at their website. It's absolutely phenomenal. Make sure you go and follow them on TikTok as well. But let's get this box open because these are going to be going down in the cellar. So they're going to be going in our dirted tank, which is got just the right water parameters for these shrimp to go into now. It's been maturing for a few weeks. So should we get this open and see what we've got?
Yeah.
Right. So got a cool little thank you plaque from Shrimp Corner. It's a nice little touch. Live on arrival guarantee. How to acclimate your shrimp. Where to go if you need any help or you've got any questions. Contact details. So a nice little touch. Really informative. It's telling you how to acclimate your shrimp if you don't already know. A lot of the time we just drip acclimate them. But it's really good for, you know, people who are just first starting to keep shrimp. I've got my invoice. And then I've got this, which has got a... Oh, wow, look at that.
What is it?
It's a little 3D printed shrimp toy. So we've got a little toy in there as well, which, yeah, you can have that one. And then we've got a little sticker in there as well. And then we'll definitely be leaving them a review on Trustpilot as well. So we'll open that for you and you can have a play with that, yeah?
Gimme.
Look. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like this all happened.
Right, so we've got 2 bags in here. Really well packaged as well. This will be our shrimp for downstairs. Wow.
It's a Welsh and golden toy.
Look at them.
Ooh!
What do you think to them?
They're very cute.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? So these are the orange sunburst. And look at the colour on it. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them inside the bag, but you'll get a better view once we get them in the tank. They are absolutely stunning. Really sharp coloration. They look like really high grade shrimp. And I've got 10 of them, which are going to go in the tank downstairs. And then it looks like they've stuck me a little bit of a freebie in here as well. So a little gift from us. Thanks for supporting us on TikTok on their new channel. If you haven't, or if you're not already subbed to them on TikTok or following them, make sure that you do, because they've got some cool videos. They get all close-ups of the tanks. Loads of really unique and rare shrimp on there as well. So definitely 100% worth taking a look at. And then I've also got Wow, they're really cool. Look at them ones.
Ooh, even the golden shrimp likes that. It's my new pet, the golden fishes.
They're really nice. So I'm not quite sure what these shrimp are. They look a little bit like bamboos. Or some sort of cherry morph where they've got the white line in the middle. But they're really cool. And I'm excited to get them in the tank as well. I'll get you some B-roll footage of these so you can see them in the bags before we put them in the cellar downstairs. But should we get these downstairs? We'll get them in the bucket. We'll start drip acclimating them to the system, to the water that we've got down there. And then once we've released them, we'll get some footage. Right, so we're in the cellar and we're going to start drip acclimating our shrimp. Now, this tank is in the perfect place now for shrimp to start going into this. It's got a nice layer of biofilm. It's been maturing for 6-7 weeks. I've got no ammonia readings, no nitrite readings in this tank. The plants are flourishing, so there's loads of spaces for these fish, for these shrimp to hide, breed, babies to do well. So what we'll do is we'll get these bags in the bucket. First of all, we're going to get our airline tubing. We're going to get it inside the tank, start a little bit of a siphon, and then we'll start the drip acclimation on these shrimp. So a good way to do this if you haven't got a hose is to start a siphon, tie a knot into the hosing, and then just get something sharp that can prick a hole in here, and you can see it'll start these tiny little hose, these little sprinklers, and then that more or less is your drip acclimation there. So get these bags cut. Right, so I've been waiting hours for these shrimp to acclimate, and I've finally just released them all into the dirted tank, and I'm really happy with the result. They've not quite got used to the surroundings yet, so a lot of them are still hiding, some are roaming around getting used to bits, but this is a really good environment for them now. There's a lot of biofilm, there's stray bits of algae, it's an untouched tank as well, and the good thing is I've got no fish in here. So when you don't have fish in with your shrimp, what you will notice is they come out more. They're more confident, and they'll roam around the tank and make themselves more visible because there isn't that fear of being predated on in the tank. But the Shrimp Corner UK, I mean, the coloration on these shrimp, I can tell they've been really well bred, really high definition 4K colours on them. Now, I've had these sunburst shrimp before in the past when I've had them with the crayfish, when that was a planted tank. And now I've had these ones, I can really see the difference in the quality. The ones I had in there were nowhere near as good as these ones are. There's no blemishes on the shrimp. There's just high, vibrant colour all over them. Now, I've got the two different kinds of both in this tank because I haven't got another tank where I can separate them. And I do know that obviously when they start to intermingle and they breed with one another, you know, there's a chance I'm going to get some ugly or funky looking shrimp, which I'm okay with because this tank is, you know, it's just a naturescape, so to speak. And I've got some beautiful shrimp in here for the time being. Now, they're not just going to all go ugly overnight. That isn't what happens. I will still have good looking, beautiful fish in this display for the time being. But I cannot tell you how happy I am with it. I've really missed not having shrimp. I lost a lot of them when I moved house from that tank. I found them near impossible to move when I was keeping them in other boxes with filtration media and things like that. Unfortunately, I did lose a lot of them, and I could have been a little bit more careful with how I transported those shrimp. But there was a lot going on with the fish and everything at the same time as well, and there was a time scale. So unfortunately, I did lose a lot then. But I'm just really excited to have this planted setup and have these shrimp in here. The orange coloration really complements the greens in the tank. really high quality and really healthy looking shrimp. I had no DOAs, so none of them were dead on arrival. And another thing I noticed as well, which is a really big deal for me, is when those shrimp arrived in the bags, you can see on the B-roll footage from earlier in the video, the water quality was absolutely crystal clear. Now, when I've ordered fish, shrimp, things like that in the past, and I've had them delivered, the water's always got a yellowy tinge to it. There's always piles of crap in the corner of the bags where they've been sat in the post for time. These were personally delivered. The water in the bags was crystal clear, and there was very, very minimal feces from the shrimp in those bags, which obviously gives them a great chance of arriving all alive, which they have done. And they've acclimated well too. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on how they do over the next 24 hours, but this tank's the perfect setup for them now. All the water parameters are bang on. The pH is a little bit high. He has recommended me the right breed of shrimp that are likely to do well in this setup. So it's currently at 7.4, the pH, which is typically a bit high for shrimp. But I'm confident they'll do well in here. I've got no nitrite readings, no ammonia readings. This is well established. The plants have really rooted in and started taking off as well, so they're going to help with nutrient control inside of the tank. So I can't wait for these to start duplicating and taking over this system, because shrimp are just such a hypnotic animal to have in your tank, and they're so fun to watch. So although they're small, do not underestimate the impact they have aesthetically on a tank, because I can sit and watch these things for hours. Right, so as you can probably tell, I am absolutely chuffed to bits with that order. Now, if you are considering shrimp, something you're looking at getting into, you've got nano tanks, or even if you're a very experienced shrimp keeper, keep Shrimp Corner UK in mind. Go and have a look at their website, subscribe to their YouTube channel, go and follow them on TikTok. They give you loads of images of all their setups and all the shrimps that they have on offer. Their tanks are clean, their service is very good. Even the bags and everything what they got delivered in, the water quality was so crisp. So you can really tell that they put a lot of thought and love into what they do and giving you the best shrimp that they can provide. So definitely give them a shout. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing some updates on this shrimp display. And looking at these, it's kind of got a little bit of a bug going now where, you know, I would be really interested in setting up some little nano tanks and getting some of the really high grade stuff down there as well. Shrimp are so underestimated, they're so aesthetic and chilling to watch. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe, give it a like, and we'll see you in the next one.